Don't forget, Pistons fans, we have tickets available for upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket or visit online. Get yours today. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the beer, and get a free Hoover bobblehead. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Hoover, and the Pistons dancers.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Orlando Magic come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Detroit Pistons. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here, live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan. We take a look at the Pistons. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do him any favors. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Desmond Bane out there with Anthony Black. And it's Pargo in at small forward. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
George with the ball. Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Bane passes to Carter. Here's Pargo. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bane for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bane from the coffin corner.
Outside, George. Pass to Thompson. Back to George. But Trey, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. George has got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bane for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul. Duran a screen. Sasser gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Shots good by Pargo. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Back to Sasser. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Duran. An emphatic LU jam.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guy.
Bane scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Thompson. It's George on the wing. Thompson outside. Robinson for 3. Pargo with the rebound. Orlando leading by 6. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Jacks up a 3. And Duren slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Black finds Bane. The 3. Black, no good. Pistons trailed by 7. Pass to Duren. And here's George. From deep. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. On the wing, Bane gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bane's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Duren a screen. And that one's good, George.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
On the wing, Bane. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Outside, George. Robinson a screen on Banchero. George missing again. Magic leading by 11. Here's Pargo. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Thompson finds George. Duren with a screen on Banchero. That doesn't go either for George.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now Sasser. Right side, George. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Carter against Duren. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Duren's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Bane. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, George. Misses the 3. Orlando leading by 19. Carter with a screen on Robinson. Shots good by Pargo.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, the lack of effort they showed on the glass is just unacceptable. And I'm sure the coaching staff will let them know about it.
Bane for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
On the wing, George.
Get the perimeter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Marcus Sasser. And it's Howland in for Asar Thompson. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black. George against Spain takes the three. A putback, and Duren is right there. Duren's got 10 points in the game.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
In the corner, it's Bain. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Hollins kicks to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Outside, George. Over Bain. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to George. Here's Howland looking to end the run. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Pargo. Puts up a three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Howland, guarded by Pargo. Now George. Offensive rebound, and Duren is right there.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
In the corner, it's Bain. Baseline jumper. Count that one. Bain's got 28 points for the game.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Right side, George. Over Bain. Rebound by the Magic. Pargo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
From deep, George. And it's George again missing.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Orlando. Pargo, 2 shots.
Pargo hits them both. Outside, Green. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And so it's Orlando way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Javonte Green. Then there's Howland. And it's Lanier in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. There's the screen. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Lanier. That one's off, still out of sync.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A nice shot by Black.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Holland. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Orlando.
Here's Pargo. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Well, you look at Money, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Jalen Duren, down a few spots.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, it's always a huge bonus when Duren has a scoring night like this.
Sinks the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Sasser. It's hauled in by the Magic. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rust going into your game ones, but there's no substitute for fresh legs.
Here's Duren. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Banchero.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Sasser. Here's Holland. And that time, also a missed shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Sasser with it. Duren high post. Banchero's there. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, that's some good defense inside. Just a better play by Stewart.
And Carter has it in the corner. There's the 3. Sasser with the rebound. Pistons shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Stewart. Duren sets the screen for Stewart. Off target from 3-point range. Carter on the wing. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Took him no time at all on that one. Pargo's got 52 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Duran finds Sasser. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sasser's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the left wing, lets the three fly, and again another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Duran with a screen on Carter. Sasser with it. Carter on him. Stewart passes to Thompson. Holland. And it's blocked by Parker. And he gets it back. And he jams it with authority.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Stewart. Duran sets the screen for Stewart. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
George is checked in for the Pistons. Duncan Robinson comes in for Holland. Suggs in the corner. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass to George from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Shots good by Pargo.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Detroit, no good that time either. Suggs in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
On the wing, Thompson. And here's George for three. Pargo with the rebound. And Orlando has possession. Lets it go from deep. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Robinson, trying to get something going. No good. Orlando dictating the flow. Here's Pargo. Again, what an avalanche. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Robinson dishes to George. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. George has got 13. Here's Pargo. He's covered by Thompson. Here's De Silva. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, Duran is a strong big man, and you see that muscle on display with finishes like these.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Black. And we've got rapper Big Sean in the building here tonight, a native of Detroit and a big NBA fan.
Always great to see him cheering on his hometown team. It's clear how much he loves attending games.
The Magic making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. Pargo hits them both. And, well, Detroit shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Orlando dictating the flow. Here's Pargo. Knocks down the three ball.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Sasser, the bounce pass. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 18.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Payne for three, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Outside Robinson, out left to the wing. Now Sasser, 6 points for him, and he makes that one. Thompson's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cans it from downtown.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Back door, back door.
Robinson for three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Orlando Magic.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl. At a barbecue?
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for Orlando, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Anthony Black is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Pargo in at the 3 spot. Here's Sasser. Pass to Robinson. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
We'll love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Fargo. Back to Bain. From past the arc. And the Magic another three.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Sasser the bounce pass. Thompson up top. Covered by Park. Pulls it from 20. Banchero grabs the board.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggle continues.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The Magic have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Fargo hits them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Duran. Now here is Robinson. Thompson in the corner. Sasser with it. 6 points for him. Detroit, no good that time either.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Fargo. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Sasser. Black defending. Pass to George. Over Banchero. And it's George missing.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Now Duran. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Robinson for 3. Fargo with the rebound. Fargo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Wasted no time on that one. Bain's got 43 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Fargo. Good, he hits again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Duran. And here is Robinson. They grab their own miss.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Sasser finds George. Robinson up top, back to George. There's the steal. Here's Fargo. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's the Magic with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Now, here's George. He's got 13 to the inside. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Thompson's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Here's Fargo. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Thompson throws it down.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Orlando moving the ball around. Bain kicks to Black. Pass to De Silva. Now Black. Bain for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Stewart checked in for Duran. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter's checked in. Now, here is George. He's tightly guarded. Down low. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Sasser gets the bucket.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pargo misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
To the paint. And another turnover here by Detroit.
Orlando ball.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Well, you look at money. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Desmond Bain.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
The Pistons shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Robinson misses.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Bain with the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
In the corner, George with it. Looking to get back on track here. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Pargo. Another bucket. Wow.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. On the wing, George. Back to Sasser. Robinson for three. Pargo with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Back to Thompson. Can they get it? It's not going to go for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Suggs. Traps in the tray. Suggs has got 8 points.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Sasser. Outside Robinson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Robinson's got himself on the board with three there. Here's Pargo. And another one falls.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Wagner. Lob pass to Wagner. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, look at Franz Wagner going up to get it.
Now Sasser. He's got 9. Nice shot by Thompson.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Here's Pargo. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Stewart. Robinson on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Shot clock at 6. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. maybe not their best option now.
It's good from long range.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
The Pistons shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Here's Stewart outside for George. It's stolen by Suggs. Payne for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Sasser finds George. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Nice pass by Stewart. One of those guys who will do anything to win.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding an unbelievable lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no shit.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip.
With tonight's win, you're now 1 game away from the NBA Finals. What would it mean to you to reach that milestone in your rookie year?
It would mean a lot to everyone in this organization to reach the finals, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. We need to win one more game against one heck of a team, and I'm not taking anything for granted right now.
So no more guarantees?
Yeah, I'm out of the guarantee game, okay. Jennifer. Consider me retired.
Yes, sir. Thank you, MP.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later.
right, guys, before this series started, all the media wanted to talk about was the problems in this locker room. Look around you. Y'all see problems in this locker room? All I see is winners. And that's what it's gonna be when we go out there tonight and we stamp our ticket to the NBA Finals, all right? So let's do it, guys. Let's get this win. Come on, let's go.
The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Orlando Magic have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Detroit Pistons. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs on 2K. Taking a look at Detroit, they are on their heels, facing elimination down 3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Desmond Bane is out there with Anthony Black, and it's Pargo in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Sasser gets the bucket.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's George. Pass to Thompson. Orlando with a rebound. And how about this team so far in the playoffs? They've won a staggering 11 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
Yeah, can they keep this going is the question, right? I mean, so far they have been dominant in this postseason. They are a buzzsaw that no team wants to go up against right now.
George outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
That's a beautiful stroke that time by Paul George. If he gets a look from beyond the arc, he is really dangerous.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's the Magic from deep. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Pass to Robinson. Thompson outside. Now Sasser. George outside. Duran the screen. From 15 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Black. And another 3 for Orlando.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Thompson outside. Pass to George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 5 points.
Yeah, that's where all that size that Paul George has as a wing really pays off.
Pargo, good.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Now here's Sasser. To the paint. Out to Thompson. He shoots a 3. And Pargo pulls it down. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-5 run. MP talked the talk, but they have backed it up in a major way so far. He guaranteed a sweep, and they can fulfill his prophecy with a win here tonight.
And if he pulls this off, this will be the stuff of legends for his whole career. To tell a team you're going to sweep them, then actually going out and doing it. Give MP all of his flowers. He's earned it, and then some for backing up his talk.
Here's Pargo. He's got 9, and another 3 for Orlando.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
George passes to Thompson. Here's Duran. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Pargo passes to Black. The 3 from Bane. And another 3 for Orlando.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Thompson, and he makes the 8-footer.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Pargo. 12 points for him. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Pargo's got 15 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George against Banchero. George, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Now here's Bain. He's got 5. Launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
From 15 feet away, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 17.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Sasser with the ball. George scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. And Pargo pulls it down. Pargo's got his 6th rebound on the night. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the 3-point basket by Orlando. For 3, Robinson nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Banchero. Thompson outside. Pass to George. Back to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. And Pargo pulls it down. Pargo's got 7 rebounds in the game. 19-footer. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Pargo's got 19 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Duran. Now here's Robinson. Sasser outside. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Over Wagner. George, good. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, Paul George is just a great mid-range jump shooter.
Orlando leading by 23. Fades away. And another basket for Orlando.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now here's George. He's got 7. From deep, Bain. And another 3 for Orlando.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, the Pistons shooting an impressive 47%. Thompson right side. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 6 points for him.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And he gets that one.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz, such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Sasser. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Orlando dictating the flow. To the left side wing. Black. And another 3 for Orlando.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Thompson. Fires it. And George gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 9 points for Paul George. Here's Pargo, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Detroit calls timeout.
Timeout.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And a change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in for Bane. Green, the pass to LeVert. Pass to Holland. Picked by Stewart. Blocked! Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
On the floor for your Pistons, number 20, Chaz Lanier.
1:21 left in the first quarter. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Greg.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Holland can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Here's Lanier, following the three-point basket by Orlando. 12 seconds left now in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Wagner with a steal. But if it goes, what a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Javonte Green. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stewart. Banchero comes with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Drummond passes to LeVert. Clock at 6. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Black. There's the triple. And another 3 for Orlando.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
On the attack, Green. And here's LeVert for 3. Connects from downtown. LeVert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The 3 from Suggs. On target from range.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Picked by Stewart. And there's the drive. LeVert with the ball. Guarded down by Black. The shot by LeVert, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Pargo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And the jam by Drummond.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
LeVert passes to Stewart. Detroit moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Holland for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Pargo's got rebound number 11. The 3 from Suggs. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Green. Stewart, a screen on Suggs. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Pargo. He's got 36 points.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And the jam by Drummond.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Pargo. Offensive rebound. Carter. And he buries his first look.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
They double him with Suggs. To the middle. Stewart inside, guarded by Banchero. Yep, that one's good. Stewart's gotten his first basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Pargo. Sinks it from distance.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Drummond. Thompson comes in for Stewart. Robinson, he's checked in for Green. And Sasser subbed in for LeVert. Thompson finds Robinson. Sasser outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The 3 is up, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Thompson outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Here's Pargo. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Pargo's got 41.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Robinson. Now Duren, guarded by Banchero. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Yo, watch him.
Duren with a screen on Carter. Left side Robinson. Sasser outside. Fires the 3. And it's Robinson with the 3. Robinson's got 6 points.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Carter. The 3 ball. Drains the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Pistons have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Sasser, right side. Duran, the screen. Holland for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Pargo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Inside, here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Paul George, he's checked in for Holland. Orlando dictating the flow. Carter with it, and Sasser picks him up defensively. That one goes. Count it.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Here's Pargo. Non-stop scoring machine right here. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. George outside, lets the 3 fly. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And you see Paul George right there, not backing down at all, coming right back with a 3 of his own.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
George outside. Over Wagner, and again, it's Detroit.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Carter. And another basket for Orlando.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Outside Robinson. And here's George. The 3 is up. And Pargo pulls it down. Now Bain. The 3. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. 4th, Jalen Duran.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Pargo. And another 3 for Orlando.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Duran. Sasser outside. Can they get it? Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Carter's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Wagner against George. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Wagner. Here's Pargo. Sasser defending. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. And here's George, defended by Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. George, good. George has got 16 points now.
And he is such a versatile scorer, and once Paul George finds his rhythm, he is very difficult to contain.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Thompson sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. Orlando with the ball. Here's Pargo. And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so George will bring it up for Detroit. Over Wagner. And he can't bank that one in. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
He buries it from three.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
George outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Orlando Magic.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Setting the floor for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony Black out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Pargo in at small forward.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
For three, George. Orlando with the rebound. Pargo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. And here's Sasser. Outside Robinson. George, a screen on Bane. Man, showing some terrific range. Robinson's got 9.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Pargo. From deep three-point land. And again! It's the Magic from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
From behind the arc. George's shot is off. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Thompson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Orlando's shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Left side, Robinson. Duren against Carter. Duren attacks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Here's Pargo. And another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. He puts up a 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Nice recognition by George to set up a teammate.
Here's Black from outside the arc. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Robinson. For 3, George. And Pargo pulls it down. Pargo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Good. He hits again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Robinson. Tips it up. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pargo's shot is off. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. George for 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Sasser. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Thompson to stop the run. And Pargo pulls it down.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And another 3 for Orlando.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Now Duran. Here's Robinson. He's covered by Suggs. The 3 from Thompson. And Pargo pulls it down. Pargo's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
George's shot is good.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
The 3 from Suggs. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's George. Orlando with the rebound. Pargo's.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
George with a steal. Robinson on the wing. Back to Thompson. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Pargo. Good! That's another bucket!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Back to Sasser. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Magic. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Orlando.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Oh, there's the three. Stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Pargo. And another three for Orlando. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And you can really feel it when Duren is near the hoop because that is a grown man at 6'10".
Pass to Suggs for three. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Now here's George. He's got 19. This one for three. And Pargo pulls it down. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Thompson. And so here is Orlando. Here's Pargo. Knocks it down from distance.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Stay there.
Outside Robinson. Now Sasser. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Pargo. Yet another bucket.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
Who's watching it?
Stewart outside. Pass to Sasser. Takes a three. And Pargo pulls it down.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Suggs has got 21.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Here's Pargo. And yes, another basket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Sasser. No good. Unable to win this run.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
No coverage that time. Carter's got 16 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
For three, Robinson. Rebound by the Magic.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Back to Sasser. It's George on the wing. No good on the three.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Another possession, another assist.
A virtuoso performance passing the ball.
And he's moving into the top rankings in single-game playoff assists. Robinson passes to George. And the jam by George.
Well, we see he's still got some life in those legs. I see you, Paul George.
Here's Pargo into the lanes. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to George. Now here's Robinson. Puts up a three. And Pargo pulls it down. The three from Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Magic out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates.
And so the Orlando Magic win the series and will move on.
And the conference title is a just reward for this organization. All season, the coaches and players have insisted they were the best team in the East. And when the playoffs came, they backed it up.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference. And every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've been...
Right here.
MP.
No. Yes, Miss Melinda Hart.
Thank you. Congrats on the win, MP.
Thanks.
There was a lot of talk throughout this series about issues in the locker room related to your social media videos.
Right.
You're moving on to the NBA Finals, so clearly you've worked through those issues to some degree, but you've also stopped posting to social media during this series. Can you talk about that?
That's just something I wanted to do to show my guys I hear them. I mean, I respect them, and my heart's in the right place.
So does that mean we won't see any videos in the finals?
Right now I'm just focused on getting ready for the finals. I haven't thought about that at all, really.
Okay, thank you.
MP right here. Love to know more.
All right, I talked with Mr. Forbes, and we're going to let Xander here back in the locker room.
Thank you. Hey, bro. Hey, yeah.
Appreciate that. Under one condition.
Yeah. Whatever, what's that?
Don't make us look stupid.
Come on, coach, I got y'all. Y'all know me better.
I'm serious, MP. We don't need any outside drama. And if you even come close to crossing that line, Mr. Forbes will ban Xander permanently.
No, we understand.
Listen, coach, okay, we got it. We have some family-friendly stuff planned for the finals, and I think y'all will really love it. You gotta trust me. All right. Let's go. You know, I wanted to shoot that one thing we were talking about.
Man, I'm scared as
The NBA Finals. A lot of people thought I'd never make it here.
A lot of people aren't giving you a chance to win. You playing a team that hasn't lost a game yet.
12-0. Very impressive.
People are saying they could be the first team to go undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you look pretty calm for someone about to face a juggernaut.
My entire basketball career has been an uphill battle, Zan. And people have doubted me the whole way. But I made it here for 2 reasons.
Let's hear 'em.
The first is that I believed in myself when nobody else did.
What's the second?
The second, I'm really, really good at basketball. And I'm not laying down for nobody. I'm laying them down. This is my time. MP out.
I asked MP if he was worried about going up against an undefeated team in the NBA Finals, and he laughed. I've been defying the odds my whole life, he told me. I love being in this situation.